he's a double-double machine. 12 points, almost 12 boards a game. Very physical on the interior.
James Johnson missed the drive. Winslow hits on the putback.
It's amazing when you take the ball to the basket, good things happen. Even a miss there creates the opportunity to offensive.
Cavaliers showing some full court pressure after the timeout. Winslow misses the bank shot. Whiteside with the offensive rebound. Ball goes trickling underneath the basket. It's Winslow. Oh, the heater in that score. Justise Winslow with his second bucket of the game. That's the kind of effort it takes, especially on the road. Heat this year above 500 away from home. They're 9-7 on the road, 8-11 on their own court. Clarkson bouncing for Nance. Loose ball stolen by Winslow. Justise right down the middle. Trickled off to McGrew. There's Winslow off the shot fake. Could not hit on the reverse, but did draw the foul. Winslow playing downhill, coming at the basket ferociously. Did the foul on Larry Nance Jr.
Boy, the Heat have just been getting some great looks at the rim and haven't been able to convert.
And another Heat rebound. This one to Winslow, his third of the game. Heat have out-rebounded the Cavaliers so far by 10. Waiters, first shot, kaboom! If you were expecting anything less, shame on you.
Hood able to hurt the Heat there on that left corner.
Kaboom again for Dion Waiters. So he comes back with a blast. Here's Winslow. Spinning, flipping. That's Jones. Kaboom. Derek Jones Jr. with a triple for Miami. Colin Sexton can score the ball. He has 7 points tonight. Also has 4 assists. They all came back in the first quarter. A 3, kaboom. James Johnson, 16th triple this season for James. His 5th point of this game. 8.5 left in the third quarter. Miami ahead by 13. Winslow banked that one up and in.
I like how he took his time there. He got inside. Instead of taking off with 1 foot, he gathered himself here with 2 feet. That's called a 2-foot jump stop. And he's so big and strong at 6'7". The percentages of him making that shot are extremely high if he's able to get the defender to bite on the fake.
Richardson. That's good. Josh Richardson with 16 points. Dove averaging 9.5 points a game in his first 10 games back with Cleveland. He spent 12 games with the Bucks this year. Came over in the deal that sent George Hill to Milwaukee. Nice catch and flush for Hassan Whiteside off the Winslow look. Or even a 2 after the Whiteside free throws gave Miami the first 2 points. This is Richardson back to Justise Winslow from downtown. That's a great way to start because he had just 1 triple over the last 3 games. Heat with a 6-point lead. 8.5 to go first quarter. James Johnson, corner 3. Kaboom! Good pass diagonally to get it there. His 19th triple. The Heat lead 13-4 and force the Wizards into taking the game's first timeout. This is Winslow against Ariza from the free throw line. He rattles it down. 2 shots for Winslow, 5 points, and a 15-4 lead for the Heat with 10 unanswered for Miami. Johnson for 3. James Johnson with 2 early triples in this game. Justise Winslow tonight making his 19th start, his 9th at point guard. Whiteside, oh, the bully hook drops. Bump with Green, then put it in. Here's Richardson circling in for the score. First field goal of the night for Jay Rich on his 5th attempt. Thomas Bryant able to hammer it down. After an abbreviated first quarter with foul trouble, Bryant now causing trouble. He's made all 3 of his shots in this quarter as Magruder dices in for his first score of the game. Beal comes up empty. Whiteside with his 9th rebound. This is Winslow. Whiteside, 13 points, 9 boards, 2 blocks. He need to follow his lead. Winslow with a left hand able to finish. 8 points for Justise Winslow, and the Heat take the lead back.
It's a good drag action. That's a delayed screen on the side. And Justise able to come off 3 for 3 from the field now for him.
Well, the Wizards are now up by a point as Richardson slides in and scores. A 1-point lead for Miami with 24 seconds left in the first half. Whiteside against Trevor Ariza. Spin cycle. Now Whiteside dominating the first half. 15 points to go along with 9 rebounds and 3 blocks. Magruder getting his first 3-ball of the game. He's still second on the Heat in threes with 59 of them. Whiteside puts it in softly. 17 for a son. On 7 for 9 shooting. Richardson, kaboom. Josh Richardson making 19 games in a row with at least one splashdown from downtown. Richardson in the Winslow. Nicely done. The 2 fourth-year teammates collaborating. Under a minute left. Wade against Ariza. 7 on the shot clock. Winslow. Oh, what a shot by Winslow. He had not scored in the fourth quarter until that drive. It puts the Heat ahead by 3. And the Justise Winslow bucket a moment ago was huge for Miami. After Beal's 3 cut it to 1, Winslow hit a very difficult driving shot.
Tough shot.
Game got scary late. Beal's 3 put the Wizards within 1. And on a night where he had 10 assists, a career high, and 13 points, John, he made the biggest play of the game when the Heat needed it most, when their lead was just 1.
Justise Winslow played such a well-rounded game, setting up his teammates, had 10 assists and only that 1 turnover. Really did a good job, really picking the Wizards defense apart. Loved the decision-making. Like how he delivered the ball to the key guys at the right minute. Here's a nice dribble handoff to get Jay Rich going. And this is the big play where he had to score the basketball, going to his right, very difficult to turn in the air and score with the left hand. You see the ball was partially blocked. He was still able to fight through it using that 6'7" strength. What a nice performance by him with a career high passing the basketball.
Justise Winslow, open 15-footer, splashes it in off the Whiteside screen assist. First score for Winslow.
Great composure there. Perfect shot attempt.
Alex Len, blocked by Whiteside. That's his second block of his first quarter. Here's Winslow for Wade. Flips it up and in. Didn't take long. Winslow and Richardson both back into the lineup for Miami. Both had quiet first quarters. Justise, oh my, Justise right to the glass. He has 4 points now to go along with 3 rebounds.
He pulled out the 7-footer on the switch and then broke him down with the left to right crossover, extending that arm to get to the rim there so Len couldn't block it.
Winslow's pass for Whiteside deflected and taken away by Atlanta, but Winslow steals it right back. They trail the Hawks 40-37 as Young had it blocked by Magruder, who saves it in. That's a dandy defensive stop by Magruder. Richardson through the defense for the paint score and a foul. Whiteside with his 4th rebound of the game. That block shot on Whiteside was the Hawks' first block of the game tonight. Winslow into the paint, banks it in and drew the foul. That's what I mean about not settling. He little shot fake, got into the paint, banked it, and now we'll go to the free throw strip.
Really nice poise there. The ball fake sets it up. You see Collins go flying by. Then he's able to get inside that first round of defense. Emery consistently beating the Heat off the dribble, turning the corner, getting into the paint.
Winslow scores for Miami. Atlanta leads 102-72. They're up by 30 now. Magruder underneath. Sends it out. Here's Winslow. Yes. Hammered it down. 8 points for Winslow.
2-point basket, Justise Winslow.
It's been a tough game to watch the Heat struggle. Jones Jr. from Winslow. Boy, that man is a high riser. Justin Anderson, the former University of Virginia Cavaliers, in for the first time. Winslow's 3. Got it. Justise Winslow with his first triple of the game. Murray averages 18 points a game. That's Torrey Craig missing from downtown. Whiteside with his 3rd rebound. He'd need to settle down on the offensive end after the subpar outing in Atlanta Sunday. Whiteside off the spin, hits the hook. Richardson against Torrey Craig. James Johnson for three. It's good. Torrey Craig, the 28-year-old from Columbia, South Carolina, who is an undrafted player. Broken up by Winslow. John, it really doesn't look like it's just his second game in the last calendar year. Whiteside lunging for his 9th rebound of the contest in just 10 minutes of work. 4.5 minutes left in the first half. Here comes Dion again. Oh, great pass. Great pass. Winslow got fouled, and Dion has totally changed the second quarter for Miami.
He really has. He's been such an impact off the bench. Look at him getting the fans involved right now. Off the dribble, using his ball handling skills. Coach Spo out on the floor calling for that 2-3 zone. That'll protect Hassan from picking up that third.
Oh, and a great looking steal from Winslow as the Heat go to the 2-3 zone for the first time tonight. Oh, the bulldozer drive. He just paved his way for his 5th straight point.
Justise Winslow off the dribble, recognizes there's no shot blocker back there, puts that shoulder right in and is able to convert and get into his right hand. Go ahead, young fella. Show us that superstructure right there as he finishes with authority.
1-point Heat lead. Waiters out of the corner. Kaboom! Craig played in Australia since 2004. This is his second year in the NBA. Played 39 games with the Nuggets last year. And comes from one of the lesser-known colleges to ever put a player in the NBA. We'll tell you about it in the second half. Bam to Winslow. He put it in. Excellent pass by Bam Adebayo. And Justise Winslow has 8 points here in the second. Winslow's turnaround rattles down. Justise Winslow with 10 points. He averages just under 12 again.
I like his selection of when to attack there.
Whiteside with a gorgeous block on Jokic. That's his second block tonight. Winslow underneath. Oh, what a pretty catch and finish for Justise Winslow. He's got a dozen, and it's Denver forced into calling the first timeout of the second half with the Heat owning their largest lead of the game. Magruder from downtown, and the rebound tipped out by Richardson to Winslow. Shot clock resets to 14. James Johnson. Cross court, Richardson. Top side, Winslow. 3 on the shot clock. The lob for Whiteside. Oh, right down to 2 on the shot clock, and Winslow threw a perfect lob for the big man.